Hello students, welcome to our spring semester lecture course, Advanced Materials for Energy and Information. In today's lecture, we shall discuss about the basic ideas about materials. This is very easy to understand. In fact, the entire lecture has been made in such a way so as to keep the things very simple. I hope you enjoy to learn. Let me first elaborate what we are going to learn in this course. Let me first introduce it. To begin with, I must say a few words about this lecture course, which is about advanced materials for energy and information. The present era is the era of renewable energy and advanced information technology. With continued growth of population, there has been a continued growth in the demand for energy resources apart from the conventional fossil fuels, which has created huge pollution and threat to the environment. The course presents a rigorous discussion on the materials in the current research to develop methods for harnessing energy from sustainable renewable resources such as sun, wind, water, ocean, earth, nuclear materials, and materials from energy storage, namely batteries and supercapacitors. The lectures also deal with the pros and cons of the machinery designed for harnessing renewable energy on the environment and various ecosystems. The second part of the course will deal with the advanced materials for information technology. This includes a general description about the materials humankind developed through ages in different regions across the globe by independent civilizations. Later, the civilizations developed interesting methods of communication with another neighboring as well as distant civilizations and learned to work in unison to invent advanced materials and methods for greater achievements. With course of time, humans realized the need of exploring outer space and communicating with aliens. The heart of information technology lies in the advent of computers and data processing. In this part of the lecture, we shall explore and learn about the generations of computers in human life, ranging from desktop to mobile cell phones, critical materials and their processing technologies, programming languages, satellite and communication, and future materials. In the last but not the least, human beings find a huge reason to invent its own information, that is origin, development, and evolution. This part of the lecture has been summarized under the topic genetics, human genome, and evolution. The aim of this lecture course is to build in a strong motivation towards innovative research among the students. Every year, researchers around the world have been constantly working round the clock to bring better materials for future generation regarding energy and information, so as to uplift the quality of life and keeping the environment safe at the same time. The students are supposed to participate in quiz, discussions, debates, and assignments all together in classroom activities to secure their scores and construct a positive evaluation. Unfortunately, because of coronavirus outbreak, we shall limit our response activities up to writing the assignments only. The progress of the classroom lectures will include discussions and following up the progress involving in-depth topics. The students are supposed to go through the lecture topics and contents in every lecture to ensure they understand better in the existing and upcoming lectures. The lecture videos will be delivered, which can be studied, and the topics for assignments will be suggested at the end of the lecture parts. The alternate method will be evaluation of the students on the basis of their participation and response. This will be also on the basis of marking presence for their attendance. Please send your assignment answers to my email. The semester will have two examinations in the schedule, namely midterm examination and the interim examination, to mark the final evaluation for every student. Before we approach to our mid-semester examination, we are supposed to complete the first part of our lecture series, that is the introduction part, which is common to both the lecture parts. It will contain the human civilization and early materials for energy and information. This is a very interesting part. And then we will approach to renewable energy, part 1, solar and wind energy. Then part 2, hydropower, hydro energy, geothermal and ocean energy. Then renewable energy part 3, that will be biomass energy and nuclear energy. And then we will learn about the energy storage materials, batteries and supercapacitors. And we shall also learn about the fuel cells, that is solid oxide fuel cells, proton fuel cells, polymer exchange membrane fuel cells, microbial fuel cells. And then we will discuss about the relative merits, that is advantages and disadvantages of the advanced energy materials to the environment and human life. In our middle semester examination, we shall have PowerPoint presentation, debate or discussion, since we have to see if we can conduct debate, or else we can have the written assignment program for our middle semester examination. After we finish our middle semester examination, we will approach to the second part of our lecture course, that is materials for information technology. We shall learn about the history of information technology, materials for information through ages. Then we shall learn about the generation of computers, the critical materials of importance in the information revolution. Then we shall learn about the material processing of different materials utilized in the information technology and their characterization. Then we shall have some miscellaneous topics which will include programming language, satellite and communication. You can also suggest topics of your interest. I shall try to include in the lecture. And then we shall learn about communication in future materials. And last but not the least, we shall also learn about human genome and evolution. After the second part of our lecture, we shall approach to the end semester. It will again contain the PowerPoint presentation and debate and discussion. It depends on the time, and we can restrict our activities up to assignment writing only. So that will bring our spring semester to conclude by the end of June 2020. So I welcome all of you to the spring semester 2020. Let's learn and enjoy learning. Let's continue to the part 2 of this lecture.